kids. One is a 3-year-old boy named Jason and a little 5-month-old girl named Penelope. And we're going to be doing lifestyle videos, sit-down videos, get-to-know-me videos. And if you're interested in any of that content, just hit the subscribe button down below and give this video a thumbs up. If you have any requests for videos, please leave a comment down below or send me a message. You can also follow me on my Instagram that I will link down below. We are going to be talking about newborn essentials. So I have my top newborn essentials that I used from when my daughter was 0 to 3 months and also with my son. Some of the stuff did differ by brand or size or anything like that. My son was a bigger baby. My daughter is a smaller baby this time around. She prefers different things than my son did, but basically all the same kind of stuff, just different brands of things. So, the first thing we are going to start with is clothing. So my first item of clothing would be this newborn onesie. They're just long sleeve, white, by the brand Carter's. You can get them in 5-packs on their website or at any Carter store. Gerber also sells these as well, which you can find in Walmart or Target. I like these because they have the little sleeves that have the little cuffs like that, and you can just roll them over just like that, which my daughter always had them rolled over because she was such a baby that would just scratch her face all the time, and her fingernails were always long no matter how many times I would cut them. So these are great. Next is these little pajamas. I can't believe she was in these at one point. They are button up. They do make zip up ones, which I do prefer a little bit better, but I packed most of her baby stuff away, so this is what I had left out. Again, they also have the little hand flaps, so you can keep her hands covered from scratching her face. And also, my next favorite thing is these baby socks. They are the Garanimals baby socks from Walmart. They come in a 10-pack. They come in different colors. These ones are white. They look like this, and these are 0 to 6 months. You can find these at any of your Walmart, I believe. These are my favorite because they actually stay on. They're snug around here. You can roll them all the way up, or you can fold them down just like this, and they stay on your baby no matter how much they kick and try to get them off. They don't come off, which is nice. So, the next thing we are going to talk about today is binkies, and my daughter loves the Suzy Advent ones. They just look sort of like this. You can get them pretty much any baby store, Amazon, Walmart, Target. Our hospital did provide us with some before we left to go home. I also attached this, I call a little binky leash. We got this from a Walmart. This is the brand, and I like it because we lose her binky a lot less. We can just clip them to her clothes, clip it to her car seat, pretty much clip it anywhere, and it just goes on. Just twist on just like that, and you just pull it tight, and it stays on. Another brand of binkies that my son liked, which she didn't like, are the newborn Nook brand. They just look like that. And these were the only binkies that my son would take. So I started off with these binkies. She did take them for a few weeks, but then she liked the Advent Suzy ones better. So I do have a couple of those. Next thing we'll talk about are blankets. So this is a Muslim swaddle blanket. They're pretty big, really lightweight material. I love these. I had a summer baby and a May baby, so where we were, May is not all that hot, but it can get hot. But my August baby, which my daughter was born in, definitely was hot, so these were great to swaddle her in. She wouldn't get too hot. I believe I got this one at TJ Maxx. The brand is Kyle and Dina, I believe. And I got them in a 3-pack. And I love these. So at first she would sleep in these. I would just swaddle her up at night. During the day, any nap time, she would stay swaddled. If we went out, I would put them over the car seat so the sun wouldn't be in her eyes. And then when she started to get a little bit bigger and needed something a little bit more snug during the night, she loves the Velcro swaddle blanket. So this is one that she hasn't grown into yet because she is currently napping next to me in her swaddle that she has. But basically, they just open up like this, and you just stick the baby in and you wrap them. And she is 5 months and she still sleeps in a swaddle. We've been trying to get her out of it, but the best night's sleep she gets is when she is still swaddled. So these are great. Also, a nice soft blanket. Now that it's winter time and it's cold out, we use these very plush soft blankets all the time. She loves to hold them in her hands while she's eating. It keeps her calm. She likes them up by her face when she's taking a nap. Obviously not at nighttime, but she loves these very, very much, and they're warm. She just loves to snuggle with. Next we're going to talk about is bottles. So I have 2 different brands of bottles. I have the Dr. Brown Natural Flow bottle. It helps reduce colic. And this one is the Advent bottle, natural nipple, I believe. So she came home from the hospital using a Dr. Brown bottle. She took well to that one. It was a little bit smaller than this. She loved it, and then she outgrew that size, so we got a bigger size, and she didn't seem to like it as much, so we tried the Advent bottle, and this one she seems to love. She will not take any other bottle now that she has this one. So I liked both. She changed her mind, so it just depends on your baby, but both of these work really good. So the next thing to go with those bottles is a bottle brush. So this one still in the package. It's the Dr. Brown bottle brush. You can get them at Walmart for $1, TJ Maxx, any baby store, Amazon. They're normally less than like $3, but I'm an exclusive pumper and have been since she was born, so she takes bottles. I'm always cleaning pump parts, so really definitely need a bottle brush. And like I said, I'm an exclusive pumper, so if you want to see a video about me pumping and my pumping essentials and which pumps I like the most, I do have 2 different ones, so I'd be happy to do a review on each of them. So if you would like to see that video, just give this video a thumbs up. But this one is the Lanchonone pump. It is very dirty and worn out. I've used it a lot. I pump every 2 to 3 hours, and at nighttime every 4 to 5 hours, so it gets used a lot. This one is one of my favorite. Has multiple settings that you can change, different speeds. It has a nice timer so you know how long you've been pumping for. But this is definitely essential even if you are nursing, because I know at nighttime your breasts can get engorged and sometimes you just have to pump a little bit so that way they're not so painful. So this is the pump I like the most. And then for burp bags, my daughter is still a major spit up. She pukes all the time. Doesn't matter at all what she eats, what time of the day. She just spits up all the time. My son was not like that, so whole different realm. But these are burp cloths that a girl on my Facebook made for us and sent to me. And they're super cute. They just have different designs. I have a couple different patterns. And then there's a towel on the back, so if you know somebody who is family or a friend who can sew, I definitely recommend making some that have the towel on the back, because if you have a spit up or a pukey baby like I did, these definitely absorb it the most. Or you can buy some like this, which is the brand Gerber, and they just fold up, and these are burp cloths as well. You can buy these in the store, online at Walmart, Target, and they work just as well, but I definitely prefer the ones that were made for me over the store-bought ones. The next thing we're going to talk about is a boppy pillow, and I have 3 of these. I have one in my bedroom, one out in the living room, and then I have one at my mom's house, so that when she goes over there, she has a boppy pillow to sit in, do tummy time in if you need help feeding her. She does take a bottle, so it's not as hard as breastfeeding, but she loves this. You can set them down in it, they can sleep in it, take a nap, do tummy time. Literally, she's 5 months old, and we still use this every single day. So definitely recommend getting a boppy pillow. They have different covers. You can get custom ones off of Etsy or Amazon. So really, you can make it any color, any pattern you choose. They're just super great. And then also, I'm going to talk about 2 more things. They're bigger items, so I will insert a clip at the end of talking, or a picture right here. And the first one is a Fisher-Price Papasan Cradle swing. I've had this swing since my son was born. It has lasted me with both babies. It's definitely not as much as expensive as other swings. It was probably about $120, $130. But she loves it. When she's really fussy, you can put her in it. Sometimes it's the only way I can get her to nap, if she's just overtired or not feeling well. So she definitely uses the swing a lot. Helps soothe her, it helps calm her down. So I definitely recommend that. It does play music, it does have a mobile that turns. You can get them with lights and everything like that. This one just has a mirror underneath so she can see herself. And then my last thing is that she slept in probably until she was about 4 months old. She still uses it for, like, if we travel, go to grandparents' house. Is a rock and play. She doesn't have the automated one, so you do have to push it, but they do make ones that you can put batteries or plug it into a wall and it rocks on its own. She slept in that every night for probably the four months that she was born. We have just switched her into a mini crib co-sleeper, and she's been sleeping really great in that as well. But the rock and play I definitely love, and I definitely would use again if I were to ever have any other kids in the future. So those are my top baby essentials that got me through the first 3 months of having a newborn. And if you like this video, just hit the subscribe button down below. I will be trying to post about 2 videos a week. If you have any suggestions of videos that you would like, just like I said, leave a comment down below or send me a message as well. But thank you for watching, and I hope